In this video we are playing Find the Poops, so we're not just flushing our poo away, we are actively trying to find over 100 poops in this game. If you do get stuck with any of the poops, please do drop me a comment. I will always try and help you the best that I can. And if I can ask that if you do like this video or any other from Judgment TV, please do hit that subscribe button and help support my channel. So we're starting off finding the poops all around spawn. I have ordered the video via location, so hopefully that will help you just follow where I am in the game. And I spy Mr. Hankey over there, so if you are a fan of South Park or Mr. Hankey himself, you may like the game Find the SP or Find the South Park, which I've also done a video on. We are inside the vent in the giant toilet and we find amongus poop. Really surprised that's not called sus poop. I think that would have been a bit funnier. But what we do get from up here is a really nice aerial view of the islands and the map. And I will say that this game is really well built. I love the maps. I've really enjoyed playing this game, so I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's not overly hard, so it would be a good game for the kind of younger players of Roblox, which I could see the theme really appealing to. And that, and if you've got a childish sense of humour like me, obviously Poop's always going to be a winner. Don't worry about that key in my hand. I will show you where all of the things are located that you need to open up the various doors. And in the sewers we have the mighty poop. Now I think that's probably going to be like the fatbergs down in the London sewers. I think they must be the mighty poops. So we have the classic poop emoji there on the back wall. So we're going to make our way over the mini poops to the trampoline now. On each island you will see a big dollop of poop. Each one of those is kind of a little obby just to go across and get one of the poops inside. Now what would have made that funnier instead of Olaf would have been Elsa, because obviously she sings Let It Go. Oh, I'm so childish. And just one thing to mention with the keys, if you do leave the game or if you do die, you will need to go back and get them. They're not something that's fixed all the time there for your use. Just hiding the poop there. So this is the kind of ice one. They're not hard. Maybe one gets slightly more difficult in the stone poop. And for some reason the game glitched for me in here, so it didn't give me, or didn't come up saying that I had the Ice King one. And I actually got stuck in here, so I did have to reset. So we are on the other island now. If you wanted to up the kind of difficulty level, you could potentially take the signs away. Just to see if people can see the keys for themselves. So you need to press on the computer and we are teleported over into Hacker. Sorry, Matrix, not Hacker. Around the back of the igloo we have this drop down, and there is a code door, but don't worry, the code is right there on the floor on the clipboard. I need to look there because in another game that is exactly where the code was. So 0341. It really does help to play a lot of these games. It does improve your knowledge and your skill. Could have made that harder by actually making that ice so people skirted off it, but again, you know, for the younger players it's ideal that it's not ice and not too difficult. Making our way over to the third island now. And it's weird that Ice Cubes wasn't on top of this one, but Iceman poop is there. So that completes snow, and we're now moving into the desert area. Into the giant poop. And this one is a little bit more difficult. It's not ramps, it's jumps. but if I can make it over, anybody can. And we find Ruby at the end. You'd be the world's richest person if you pooped out diamonds and rubies and emeralds like this game. And we have the Breaking Bad van. So you need the crowbar, which is in jungle. When we get round there on the video, I will show you where to find this. As I said, I have ordered the video by location, not the order that I found them in. As I generally don't tend to look at the index, I tend to wander around and then go back and find the ones that I've missed. I love that poop, SpongeBob poop. That's ace. And as I always recommend with these games, using a kind of mix of your favourite view, be it like me, where you can see yourself or first player, and then zooming out will really just help you to identify the characters that you still need to get and if you've missed any. So obviously I've seen the box on the back of the map here by zooming out. And we have the key. And what you need to do is open the safe and then click on the diamond. So you need to take the key off to click on the diamond. And we have golden poop at the end, but don't go anywhere. So you need to take the blue key. Again, I will show you where to find this in jungle. And this will open up the safe. And you can get that, you know, the bright light neon key that I was carrying earlier. Now herein lied the problem for me. I'm not sure if it's the same for computer users, but I got stuck and I could not come out of the safe. So when I came back, it teleported me and locked me in the safe, and it didn't matter what I did, I could not get out. But of course that meant that I needed to reset my character, which, as you will know, I lost my key. There was, I don't know if it was a glitch with the game or what happened, but there was like a series of keys kind of thrown about at spawn. So keep your eyes open for the neon key at spawn, but that's where I managed to pick one up from. But that is how you unlock it. And I forgot to mention the neon key from that safe, it's for diamond, but that's on a different island, so I will show you it when we get there. The ladders were slightly tricky for me to get up. I don't know if it was me, but I just found that they wouldn't take for me to climb up. So we have a code on the back of Desert of 6969. And then on the computer screen we have our second code of 1076. I will show you where to put these in, don't worry. Downstairs, the iPhone, if you click on it, you'll get teleported to go and get ipoop. Ipoop. This is where my childish sense of humour, and I'll just start laughing. I do remember my son when we were potty training him. So speaking of donut poop, my son, when he was potty training, ended up doing a perfectly circular poop in the potty, and he very proudly stood up and went, "Donut papa," because that's what he called poop, papa. And to this day, I don't know how he managed to do a perfectly donut-shaped poop in his potty. The boy has skills. Moving on to the next island now, and out the back we have another drop, and again it's like one of those mazes that I don't like, where you have to drop down and climb up and drop down and climb up various different ways. However, for the sake of the video, I persevered. I don't like mazes at all, I'm no good at them. I get really confused. So I do apologise if you can't quite follow where I'm dropping down and popping back up again. If you find that long one, you know you're on the right track for mummy. So with that one, you do kind of need to jump down to then go back up. And then again, I sort of got stuck, so reset back out of it. But the key to that room with Saul Goodman in it, we need to go back in the maze again. So it's sort of like if you see that black box, you will find the desert key. But of course you can't reset yourself to get back out. And there's no teleport, unfortunately, which might be a nice addition to this game, especially when you get stuck in some of these areas. Like a pro at this maze now by this point. And we can go and let ourselves into the desert locked room. Moving round into the jungle type area now. Recognising the treehouse from numerous other different games that I've played. So I did did just knock the sprint off of these. You can do this however you'd like, it's just my gameplay that I'm showing you. So here is the location of the crowbar. This will allow you entry into the Breaking Bad van in the desert, which I've already showed you in this video. And then making our way up on top of the treehouse, we have the blue key. This is the key that you need inside of the safe, where you get the diamond neon key. And we have our next code of 4382. And as I said before, don't worry, I will show you where all of these codes go. Again, opportunity to make this harder if you had the yellow strip that makes you go faster and a few more jumps. You could potentially do a speed run for Sonic. Into the green poop. Somebody has obviously been eating their vegetables. And we are making our way around to go and get the emerald poop now. We've got one of these kind of what I call tightrope walks. It's just really, really thin lines to walk over. At least it's not one of those knife edge ones where one wobble and you're off. Crossing the bridge onto the other island, we have a cage. This was before I knew where the key fit. I thought, oh, you know, it might be this. No, you're going to need that code from Desert of 6969. Moving round now from spawn to our next section, and you can see the troll face there. If you click it, you will get teleported. Very posh cat house out there for grumpy cats. See, I thought like Mario or Luigi was going to be on top of those pipes. That would be a great poop to put on that bit. Again, just using that zoom out to check the map. And we have a big circular teleport which takes us through to kind of, I don't know, a volcano area. And we have another giant poop, although this one we don't have to go inside. We just have the one on the top. And to my delight, we have another maze. Like, one wasn't enough in this game. So I do apologise for the resolution. It can get pretty dark in this maze, but I'm literally just following the technique that I always do for mazes, which is to follow the one wall all the way around and just continually follow it. So here is where you need the neon key, the one that we found in the safe, so I will come back and do that in a moment. And we have gigachad poop, and there is actually a veiled entrance there, so running down the wall may seem like a mad technique, but it does always work for me. So here's where I said before, where randomly the neon keys were scattered at spawn, and so all I had to do was go and pick one up. I don't know if that appears if you've gone in and unlocked it, or if it's just a random glitch and they might appear even if you haven't gone and unlocked them in the safe. And now making our way back into the maze again to try and find the doorway. And ta-da, we have diamond poop. Just imagine that, you just pooped out diamonds. You would be the richest person on the earth. You'd have diamond everything. So this one did take me a couple of attempts, but on the last attempt I am showing you the tiles that you need to jump on in order to get over the Squid Game glass maze. And I did realise at the end that the pink bit I actually ran on, so I don't know if you can run all the way down or not, but I've showed you the tiles you need to jump on. Moving around now onto the next island again, and we're just making our way over the tops of the columns. We have the key, so we've just run past the door that this needs to go into, but obviously be careful on your way back, because if you die you'll have to do it all over again. And if you're an old dinosaur like me, you'll know that this was from the Eiffel 65 song. I don't sing it because it is like an earworm, and I'll be singing it for the rest of the night. Forgot to check then, obviously, the disappearing bridges, which colour. So do you remember the code 1076 from the computer screen? So this is the code door to go and get a eye. And then this leaves us with Skibidi Toilet to go and explore. So you need to press the flusher and you are teleported, and then you have to jump on Skibidi Toilet in order to go over and collect the poop. It's so weird. And again, if you like Skibidi Toilets, you may like Find the Scary Toilets, which I've already done a video on, where you are literally finding all the toilets like that. Moving round now onto the next section, which I'm going to call Neighbourhood. hide your head on that jump there. And remember the code 4382 from the treehouse. This is where you're going to need this code. Into the stone poop now, and this one I don't know if there's a particular route that so you don't bang your head on the kind of, don't want to call those stalactites they're supposed to be, however you just got to be careful hitting your head on them. And luckily it's not an instant kill on the lava, so you do get an opportunity to get on the tile. Making our way round now to the rocket ship. And you press the red button to launch. And I was quite surprised there's only one poop in space. I thought this was going to be another area like it normally is. Maybe something for an update to add some planet poops up there and alien poop. And moving into city now. I felt so clever. I thought that was going to be a teleport, like a leap of faith, and although there's a platform there, it doesn't do anything. Again, maybe something for an update. I took a leap of faith and got nothing. And that is definitely work. Same business poop, different day. And lastly we have Android poop. Definitely an ipoop person, I can't use Androids. ipoop all the way. And there we have it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care and see you real soon. Bye.